Hello and happy Friday. I am here with a quick film review for a new film dropping into theaters today, and that is the movie If. As children, often we're filled with a sense of imagination and wonder. It allows us to create beautiful and vibrant worlds in our minds. But as we walk through the journey to adulthood, we can lose our grip on that sense of wonder. It's clear that watching If, which opens wide today, that writer director John Krasinski is acutely aware of the struggle to hold on to wonder. That's what the film is all about, an ode to that sense of imagination, wonder, and joy that we can lose sight of as the rigors of life take hold. In the film, we're introduced to Bee, played by Callie Fleming. She has lost her mother to illness already, and now her father, played by John Krasinski, is in the hospital. He has a heart issue, it requires surgery, and that while he plays it light and tries to maintain that sense of wonder and joy that was so much a part of Bee's childhood, it's clear that she's already somewhat of an old soul, even at 12. Life hasn't always been kind, and her sense of wonder has paid the price. While her father undergoes the procedure, she's staying with her grandmother, Fiona Shaw, in New York. Her daily grind includes trips to the hospital where she meets young Benjamin, Alan Kim, who, despite his own struggles, has maintained that sense of wonder and kind of speaks to her. Along the way, she catches sight of something unexpected. She sees Blossom, voiced by Phoebe Waller Bridge, a cartoon like figure, and Cal, played by Ryan Reynolds. Curious, she follows them and soon sees them interacting with a giant purple figure named Blue, voiced by Steve Carell. It all proves too much, but as Bee comes to learn, she that Blossom and Blue are ifs, imaginary friends whose kids have lost that sense of wonder and with it the ability to see them. And they aren't alone. Cal seems to be trying to help these ifs move on if he can. And quickly, Bee is recruited to help. Might it be the journey she needs to discover that sense of wonder? This is a family friendly film, and in fact, many aspects of the look and feel will play well for younger audiences. But as we've seen with the best of animated films, just because you're fitting for younger viewers doesn't mean you can't resonate with adults. That was certainly the case for me with this film. In a lot of ways, If reminds me of Toy Story 3. It works for younger viewers, but it can be quite a powerful and emotional experience for adults. There's beauty in the storytelling and the message, and I couldn't help but connect with the performances. They're very solid. I enjoyed the voice work quite a bit. Reynolds, Shaw, and Krasinski have some wonderful moments as the adult characters, and it's all tied together by Fleming, who is the lens through which we kind of take this journey. She does a beautiful job of serving as the focal point for this world. But really, for me, it's what Krasinski does as a writer and director that I admire here. This is millions of miles away in tone and story from A Quiet Place, the last kind of franchise he wrote and directed. And yet, some of its most beautiful moments are similarly about parenting and family. That was kind of the heart of A Quiet Place for me. That was what made it an emotional journey for me. And those same kind of ideas resonate here, especially in some of the interactions between him and Fleming. It's got a lot of heart, and it's that heart that sticks with you and satisfies in this journey, especially when some of the twists along the way are probably a little easy to see coming for adult audiences. It's been an interesting summer so far. We've gotten some big blockbusters, we've gotten some horror films, but If is a story that's fitting for the whole family. And you know what? It is a beautiful journey. I'm giving it 3.5 stars out of 5. It is playing in theaters nationwide now. Well, that'll do it for me today. But if you want to hear more of our thoughts about the early part of summer, join Eric and I on Sunday night for This Week at the Movies. Until then, have a wonderful